Welcome back to IK Passion Passport. Today we are going to explore Masjid Sultan. Masjid Sultan is very significant when it comes to culture and history. It is one of the oldest masjids in Singapore.
Located at Kampong Glam district, sitting right in front of Istana, which is former Malay palace, Masjid Sultan is the beautiful piece of historical architect and stunning beauty. Accessible from Bugis MRT station and Jalan Besar MRT station. And if you are riding a bus, you can take any of the buses for which numbers are shown on the screen. Let's go inside and explore. The masjid is open for tourists from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. and then 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. and it will be closed on Fridays. When you are visiting this masjid and not wearing a dress code as required by the masjid, don't worry. They have plenty of women and men clothes available here which you can use without any. The moment you enter the masjid, you will find the information centers on both left and right hand sides. You can also use hearing aids to get the details.
So this masjid was named after Sultan Hussein Shah, who was the Sultan of Johor at that time. Though this masjid was inaugurated on 27 December 1929, but the original foundations were laid back in 1819. Yes, 1819, but still it's not the oldest masjid in Singapore. The oldest masjid in Singapore is Masjid Omar Kampong Glam, for which you will find the details by the end of this video. So going back to the history, foundation of this masjid was result of a treaty signed between the Sultan and Sir Stamford Raffles of British East India Company, who agreed to make a masjid near Astana, which is the old palace of Malay, so that Muslims can perform their religious obligations easily. Not only that, Sir Stamford Raffles promised to contribute $3,000 for the construction of this masjid, and the construction was completed in 1826. In 1879, grandson of Sultan Hussein Shah, Tunku Alam, donated the land to masjid officially. And after about 105 years, in 1924, the masjid was reconstructed from scratch to its current size. The first known installation of microphone and the speakers was installed in 1936. In 1968, the masjid went through some major repairs and paintwork, and the total cost for this work was determined about $145,000, out of which $108,000 were donated by the Muslims and $38,000 were donated by Shah Faisal of Saudi Arabia.
Most recent changes were made in August 2014, which costed 3.65 million Sing dollars, but this time by the mosque upgrading program led by the Islamic Religious Council of Singapore, Majlis Ugama Islam Singapura or MUIS. As a result, wheelchair ramps were installed at the entrance with 2 glass lifts to make it more accessible for people with disabilities and old age. Measuring 4,109 square meters, this masjid offers a capacity of 5,000 people. The most notable architectural features are its 2 golden domes. If you look at the bottom of each dome, you will find the ring made of glass bottle ends. These were gathered and contributed by less wealthy Muslims. Mihrab is the focal point of prayer hall, enclosed by a lancet arch decorated with a delicate gold-plated flower design. Windows are placed so nicely on both floors for natural ventilation. Due to its striking architecture, it earned the distinguished status of being named as National Monument in 1975.
The masjid is the center of many religious, social and cultural activities. As Ramzan is coming soon, you can see the installation of many food stalls has already begun. There is special iftar arrangements for all the Muslims. They are welcome to come here and iftar during Ramadan. And there is plenty of food and items. You will love that. I will definitely come during Ramadan to cover that. Well, I have spent some quality time in Masjid Sultan, said my Zohar prayer, and now it's time to have some lunch. I'm hungry. So while there are so many Turkish and Malay options around Masjid Sultan, since we are here to see one of the oldest masjids, why not go to one of the oldest restaurants to have this lunch? Let's go.
Opposite to Masjid Sultan's Qibla side, you will find Zamzam restaurant. This is said to be the oldest restaurant in Singapore, established in 1908. There are so many options of try Malay foods in this restaurant, including deer biryani and deer martabak. But I am going to have martabak, which is my favorite at this place. Martabak is basically a kind of paratha filled with different kind of meats according to your choice, maybe chicken, beef or mutton, and served with cucumber, with ketchup and some gravy.
Okay, so after that fulfilling lunch, I actually needed coffee to get myself going. So I'm here at Arabica. I'm telling you that this is one of the best coffee places I have found in Singapore. So here I am to take my coffee. But my regular coffee is a hot latte, and because the weather is very hot outside, so I'm going for the iced latte today, and let's see how it is. So it is the same latte coffee but with ice. So same latte but like cold variant. Good, I can have it again. But not before hot one.
It is surrounded by the Arab Street, where you will be able to find lots of shops of carpets, clothes and others. Whereas on the Muscat Street, you will find plenty of Arab food restaurants.
Okay, coffee is almost finished. So now it's time to go back and show you the oldest masjid in Singapore. See you there. Welcome to the oldest masjid in Singapore. This masjid, Masjid Umar Kampong Malacca, was built in 1820. That means today it marks 206 years of this masjid.
Let's go inside and explore the masjid. Located at Keng Chew Street, it offers the capacity of 500 people. White round pillars and balcony designs are telling you the simplicity of architect during that time.
I hope you liked today's video, a brief introduction about the oldest masjids in Singapore. So stay tuned. In my next video, I'm going to show you how Muslims spend Ramadan in Singapore and a very special iftar at one of the masjids in Singapore, free. Thank you so much for staying connected and subscribing to the channel. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.